Hello, friends. Can you hear me? When I hit the button, you can probably see me. Where is it? Where's the button? There it is. How's everyone doing? Let's see who we got. We got Recon, welcome in. The Crazy Wabbit, who's been exceptionally crazy today. Welcome in. Cressy and Simon, what's up, guys? Thanks for being here. How's everyone's Friday? Looks like everything's working. Let's make sure YouTube's receiving me. Yep. I don't know, my ear's on yet, so I don't know if you can hear me. Looks like you can, but I don't know. So, end of a week, thank goodness. My boss, who's my little sister, was out 2.5 days this week because she vacations as much as she works, and it's a pain in the butt when she's not there because I don't know how to do everything, and she does. I can finally see the sky today. My fellow Americans will know, especially if you're in the Northeast, it's been a couple days since we've seen the sky. It was sunny yesterday, by all weather accounts. It was a sunny, bright day, not a cloud in the sky. I couldn't see it. It looked like an overcast, terrible day because the smoke from the Canadian wildfires was just blanketing the sky. The sun was a little red circle. It's kind of crazy. I saw Kent's got a pub going, so stealing my viewers. No, I'm kidding. Kent can do whatever he wants. He deserves it. Yeah. So anyway, it's Friday night. Usually on Friday nights, not usually, but a lot of time on Friday nights, I play games with friends. Cressy, I appreciate it. You're wrangling them all up. So being it's a Friday night, I figured let's play a game. Instead of me boring you with studio stuff, let me bore you with a little fun. I've played Super Beatmaker before. Me and Theresa did it together once, months ago, on a Saturday afternoon. It's a lot of fun. It is a rougelike game, is how it's described. I'm not familiar with the old PC RPG Rogue, but it's a role-playing game of some kind that is apparently unforgiving is the word I would use, or people have used. The way it's been described to me, I think of it as like a destructive audio editing, but in game form. So Super Beatmaker is a creation of Jon Wayne, not the cowboy, the musician. If you see him on YouTube, you'd see him as Jon Makes Beats. Killer content creator, awesome musician. The guy just makes the best beats, and he's a gamer, so he decided to make basically a tabletop RPG into a music making process. And it's awesome. Basically, the idea is you turn on your gear, you don't know what to do. You stare at it, you stare at it, you stare at it, nothing happens, you turn it off, you go to bed. We have too many options. It's so easy to just like open your DAW and scroll a zillion plugins and never actually make anything. It's so easy for me to turn on all this gear in front of me, play sounds, and not actually make anything. The idea with Super Beatmaker is to really put you on rails, and send you down a path where, yeah, you still got to be creative, but it's limiting you in choices and decisions in a like challenging way. But it's nice. It really does like guide you on a path whether you wanted to be there or not. It's a really simple game. Well, let me actually start here. It's not available commercially yet. His plan is to make it commercially available. It's an open beta right now. As a patron of Jon's, I get early access. I do runs, and sometimes we'll send that information to him so he can analyze it, figure out how to make the game better. I think he's up to version 1.8 now. We're playing 1.7. He hasn't released any documentation on 1.8. And at this point, he's just ironing out like little rule nuances. Let me check the chat for a second. Still crappy here in VA. Yeah, I was looking at the air quality map wabs, and it's like we're still deep in it, but it's not as bad as it was. Sunny here in England, hot, hot, hot. Yeah. Thanks for teasing us. Don't worry, fresh air is coming. Let's look at that map. See what it looks like. Oh, there's not even an air quality map up right now. It's a precipitation map. So that means it's not that bad. So yeah, here's an idea. That's the eastern United States. That little circle's where I'm at. Green be good, red be bad, purple be worse. You zoom in. I'm in a much better place. I was in that dark red close to that purple yesterday. It looks like it's moving south and east. Rabbit's definitely gotten hammered with it. I don't know how they're going to play these World Cup games on Saturday and Sunday. I don't know how Major League Baseball on the East Coast is going to happen this weekend. The Mets and the Phillies played last night in Philadelphia, which was worse than it is here now, but not as bad as it was here last night, and they played through it. I saw a little bit of that game. I checked in to see how it looked out there, and it was kind of gross. I'm surprised they played. But hey, sports don't stop. All right, back to Super Beatmaker. So I have this wonderful little like quick reference card. You need it because there are what are called curses and mutations, and you have to roll dice. I have my RPG dice here. How's that sound, by the way? Little dice ASMR for you. You got to roll for results. The idea is you're in a dungeon. There are rooms in the dungeon. Think of each room as a track. There's no limit. As the player, you decide when it ends. You decide when a room is over. Basically, you enter the dungeon. You decide on a track type. So chord progression, keys, drums, sample, bass, whatever. You pick one of those things. Make sure Busy Works Beats doesn't steal the game idea. I wish Busy would come into this channel and give me money like it gives it to Weaver. So you declare a track type. That's the room you're in. You roll for a curse check. If the room is cursed, you pick a curse from the table. Then you target a track with that curse. You get power-up cards if things are cursed. You then roll for a mutation on the track. You compose the track. You make it. And then when you're done, you finalize the room. You move into the next room and start the process over. So things like curses. Let's pick a good one for you. Pitch one octave up. You know, if you get that curse, you gotta play that instrument one octave up. Must change sound source. So if you roll that curse, you're going to play a bass line with your bass guitar. Now you got to play it with your synthesizer. Mutations, let's see. Cannot repeat a sequence or melody in the loop. Must time stretch sounds generously. If not applicable, resample your source beforehand. Must pass through reverb before composing. Pass through a low pass filter at 1K. You don't get cursed every time. You don't get a mutation every time. But the idea is you pick one instrument, you go with it. You let the game tell you how it's going to be changed. And it literally puts you in a lane, and you are now stuck on this path. It's fun. It's a really cool way to end up making things you wouldn't have to make. When me and Theresa played together, she wanted to make a pad, and then her curse was like high-speed LFO to the volume on the pad or something like that. So we ended up, she had like put a pad together, and then we had to take the pad and basically make it a stuttering, choppy thing. So it's no longer a pad, but it came out really cool because of it. What's up, Vicky? Welcome in. Hi, Sam. Ken does come in another box. A clear box. And he's got no balls either, so that doesn't help. No nipples, no balls. What are they doing in Barbie Land? Did you guys see that movie? It was awesome. Okay. So, got my instructions, because I'm going to need them, because I haven't done this in a while, I forget. Got dice. Let's pick some dice. Switch over to the gear view. Cool. I've got my little trinket tray, jewelry tray. I don't know what it is, but I use it as a dice tray. I think we only need 10-sided die, if I remember correctly. I know he wanted to add something with 6-sided die in it, but I think he removed it because it was just like, this isn't necessary. I'm going to go with 10-sided. Use the yellow and the blue. Where's my... No, that's an 8. Where's my red 10-sided die? I have more. Let's add them to the pile. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So, we're going to use these two. You always want backup dice. Sometimes the dice do terrible things to you, and you hate them and you want to get rid of them. Always good to have backups. I don't know if anyone in here's ever played a role-playing game. You can't always trust your dice. Sometimes they're out to get you. Only if you don't like to have a good time, Panda. You got serious, Tony, tonight. Playing games. You're not going to get me laughing. You're totally going to get me laughing. All right. I'm going to start with yellow and blue. Oh, you couldn't even see that, could you? These are the dice we're playing with today. Courtesy of White Knight's Game Room, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Best little game shop ever. Hello, Grace. Grace has been to White Knight. Buy some stuff for her son. Hi, Tanith. Welcome in. All right. So we've entered the dungeon. Got to start with something. I thought about going into this blind, choosing something here and now, but after seeing the hardware jam challenge, I'm going to try to work with a breakbeat today. It'd be really cool if I could turn this into my hardware jam. It might. This is the problem with this game, is it could get totally thrown off, and this might be an absolute shit. But it's still fun to play, and we'll see what we get. But I figured I'd use a breakbeat that way. You know, if it works out, it becomes hardware jam. 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's see. Everybody can hear me, yes, because I can hear myself now. I'll move this microphone a little closer to my fat face. I've not smoked vape for over a year. I want to smoke. Weird. Vicky, I haven't smoked cigarettes in years at this point, and every once in a while I smell someone else smoking one, and I'm like, I want that. I want that cigarette. Give it to me. I don't do it, though. Okay. So, room 1. Declare the track type. I'm going to go with a breakbeat. Typically, you'd roll for a curse check right now, but the first room cannot be cursed because sometimes curses retroactively change stuff and it doesn't work in the first room. Alright, I have to roll for a mutation. So... Okay. So I'm rolling 2 d10s, and basically I'm getting a number from 1 to 100. Here we go. So 15, right? Yes, that's the order. Yellow first, blue second. I rolled a 15. Oh, something else you should do, and I'm going to do that now. Oh my god. This is terrible. Must be played or sequenced in triplets. Alright. You should have a book, so you can write down what happens, because you forget. So I got my trusty... what is it? Guys, what are these mixers called? What can I think of what it is? Is it in here? Is it written in here anywhere? It's an EMI Abbey Road book, but whatever. Hey, Afterlife, what's up, man? Video is a bit stuttery. Oh, look at that. YouTube doesn't seem to care. But my OBS does seem to say it's choking a little bit. Close things that don't need to be open. See if that helps at all. Oh, it's not happy today. The show must go on. All right. Today's date. Say the 16th or the 17th. 17th. I'm gonna fix my watch. I have no idea how I'm going to do a breakbeat in triplets. This is totally screwed. Your list of breaks to pick a break. Are there 10 breaks on that list? I have all those breaks. I think I do anyway. I have a giant folder of breaks. I'm not going to like pull them from the computer and sample them. I just have them in here already. I might have them in all three, to be honest with you. I see Cressy's figured out how to spell afterlife. No curse. Triplets. Okay. Let's find a breakbeat. Actually, I already have a breakbeat loaded in there. Not going to want to use it, but let's listen to what it is. Oh, wait, hold on. You can't hear that. I can't hear that either. Why can't I hear that? Volume's down. No, I don't want to do that. Just bring you up to 0. I'm sorry if this is super loud off the jump. It is super loud. Let me go back to the amp, turn that down a little bit. I don't know what that is. What's it called? A drift. Drift, I'm guessing is what that means. No. It says it's at 82.5 and I'm at 120. Let's slow this down to, nope, wrong thing. I want to hear this at its normal speed. I guess it is its normal speed because it didn't slow down. All right. We're going to find a different breakbeat. Oh, I remember what this is. Okay. This is a different folder than my normal folder. I've not used any of these, so let's listen to them. These are like already pre-chopped. Not chopped, they're breakbeats. They're not the original beat to sample from them. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this in triplets. It's going to be a problem. Having Tanith in here also. Tanith always makes me laugh. I don't think she tries to, she just does. Still in the B's. There's so many in here. That's just on the left, isn't it? It's mostly on the left. That's too bad. That's pretty cool. Sure, let's try this one. Okay. The Octatrack thinks it's 160. Me tapping got me at 165.7. Yeah, 160 sounds about right. Let's get it up there. What's everyone drinking besides Panda drinking beer? I've got a wonderful latte courtesy of myself and my Breville Barista Express. If you don't own a machine that can make cappuccinos and lattes, buy one. It is the best. Okay. I think I can actually slice this, auto slice this into, yeah, 8, 12, 16, 20. So I can try 12 or 24 slices. Let's start with 12. And then if I, on this track, go down to the slices. Turn slice on. Turn off loop. Oh, that's fast. Let's go back to you. Okay. Did it speed it up? Turn. Time stretch off. Those are in triplet. That's fucking weird. That's pretty cool. Not sure what to do about this. Rabbits have it a hard cider. Tanith drink. I love ginger beer Tanith. Ice, lemon juice, and water. Seltzer. Fat Dad is a fat taxi driver too, apparently. He's still working on it. 46 years later, he's still trying to fix the 80s. I like this because this kick drum's not very heavy. Where'd it go? There it is. It's mellow, so I can add this to it later. I really like layering one-shots with loops that I chop, even if I lazy auto chop them. Alright, let's clean these up. That one's fine. That's fine. That needs a little help at the end. There we go. This is cool. Everything's going to sound like it's a weird syncopated thing. Oh, let's see if Panda can get me. Man walks into a psychiatrist's office wearing nothing but plastic wrap. That's awful. punchline wasn't as good as the setup. All right, you guys are talking about yourselves. I'm just going to work here. If you have a question, at me. Maybe I'll see it. Instead of reading all your nonsense. This is crazy that these have been cut into 12 steps evenly on what's essentially a 16-step pattern, and they don't not work. I really wish I knew why my OBS was being weird. Is it still choppy for you guys? I'm showing low bit rate. This rolls really nice. Kind of, you know what? I'm only getting like seven slices out of this because these are two different slices. They're the same spot in a loop, so these are two different slices also. This one's only different because of the snare roll. This is just a different accent. Whatever. It's so crazy that the audio looks good. I don't, you know what this, it's funny, this happened to me last night while I was testing. Everything was working great. Tested for a while, I like messed with my compressor settings in OBS so you can hear me better. I changed the levels. I had like my phone out and I was like listening 10 seconds behind and it sounds ridiculous. You're talking to yourself and you don't hear it for 10 seconds. And everything was great. And then I shut it down and I started it back up to like fix one thing I forgot to look at or check one thing I forgot to look at. And I had an issue. I thought that was crazy. And I dumped OBS, booted it back up, and it was fine afterwards. So I was like, okay, it was just like a weird thing. But now it's doing it again. I don't know what that's all about. I've never had that issue before. The one time I had the issue, my VPN was on and it didn't like it. Probably too high a res for streaming. Panda messaged out to me on the side. What resolution are you talking about? Literally nothing's changed. It's 1080. I don't even know if it's 1080. It might be 720. You know, what does YouTube say it is? 30. It's 30 frames per second. I'm dropping like almost 30% of my frames. That's crazy. Whatever. Okay. Bring this down to 80. Okay, time stretch it off down to 80. Let's add steps. Oh, wait, shit, I gotta do this in triplets. How am I gonna do this in triplets? I've really made my bet on this one. Curse the die. I gotta change the dice already. down to a different number of steps, I could... Oh my god, how am I going to do this? How do I want to do this? Of course, this game screws me right from the beginning. Is that where you keep all your friends, Panda? Let me read how it says it again. Must be played or sequenced in triplets. What's the tempo that would make 160 the triplet of it? That'll be the way to go. Um, 53 and a third. Put a loop in, and then I can time stretch it and bring it down to 150. No, I don't want to time stretch it then. Oh my god. No, I'm sorry, Wap, that is not there. It's not an old school calculator, it's my iPhone. Shit. Help me out, guys. How do I do this? I can't put it in. I can pull up. I do have a like a diagram that shows you like nudge values for electrons to get things in all different time signatures. Where the hell is that? Oh my god, there's so many things in here. I'm never gonna find it. Oh, I found it. So let's get this out of here. Let's get that out of here. Oh, I don't want to open that. I found this on, I think on Electronauts. I can show it to you. Yep. So So what this is a timing list. It's kind of just a cool looking pattern, but if you get up to the top here, now it's actually on the left. The leftmost column, trigger and micro timing. Stop being awkward. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right. Oh my god, I don't know what you guys are even talking about in here. Okay, triplets, beats per page. Where's my fucking mouse? Oh, that's how. Okay, so keys per page is 16. I want to do 3, 12. Okay. No, that's not right, is it? Six minus 148. And then nope, that's wrong too. This sheet's, let me just move it over here so I can see without looking over there. This sheet's excellent, but it's really difficult to like parse out what it's actually telling you to do. Yeah, Becky, if you're asking why or how, basically, I can put a step down. Oh, you can't. I can't see this now. Let me hold on. Make sure you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. I can put a step down here, and then I can hold it, and using these arrows, micro time it. So it starts on grid, and I can move it 1/384th, 192nd, 128th. So that this is just nudging forward or back in time. It's on fractions. Usually I just use this to like humanize shit and do it by ear, but to get straight triplet, it's got to be a way. Okay. I don't think 6 is right either. I think I want 3. So 1, 2 plus, rather 3 minus 1/24th. And then 4 minus 48. This is going to be wacky, I think. 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not 6. Come on. What the hell, man? I've used this before. I don't remember exactly what to do. Wait a minute. What did Rabbit do that he got muted for? Oh, he's just saying that, isn't he? Muted for 69 minutes. It's cute. All right, I'm probably caffeinated now. I'm sure my brain will keep working. Man, that's a pretty good one. Hey Jude's kind of a manic song, isn't it? Yeah, Picky, you're not wrong, bro. All right, I got an idea. All right, so at least now I have something to tie myself with. All right, this is on 4. Let's bring this back to 1 for now. Now we're getting somewhere. Look at 4. Plus 48. This might be wrong. And then plus 48 again? I don't think that's right. This needs to be earlier. 24 with this one. That's off also. Yeah, Bicky, I can count to 3, bro. I'm trying to get, oops, a triplet per half measure. So per page, I want 6 total hits. This still feels late. And this feels early. Man, this game screwed me right now. This is such an annoying thing to try to do on Electron boxes. That's on grid. That's on grid. Yeah, I just want to lay 6 trigs down. Once I have the trigs down in the right spot, I'll then go in and find the slice that belongs in that trig. I can change like which slice is played in which spot at any time. This has got to be earlier. What did I set you to? 64. if I... That's better. Needs to be a little later. Okay. Just do that for now. Yeah. Don't you guys call it a boot there? Not a trunk? What's up, Zach? Does it still look like junk? A little bit better than it should. Than it was, rather. Still not as good as it should. Your artwork. Fighting with trying to put triplets into an Electron box. Tactical Mini knows how annoying that can be. This isn't bad, though. Alright, now let's... No, that's not gonna work. Let's actually go here. Still gotta fix those notes. They're not perfect, but they're a lot closer. Panda, what's your favorite Rocky movie? Simon, that's a good one. Rocky 2? I would taking you for a Rocky 3 guy. Little thunder lips. Gross. Alright. I gotta move on. We're calling that. Whether it's good or not, I don't care. I'm finalizing that room. We are moving to room 2. I want to do a drum beat, but I'm not ready to do it yet. I'm terrified of this now. I want to see where this goes. We do bass next. Do a bass synth or something like that. You got any friends that you tell like to come and watch your streams ever? All of you that stream in here, a lot of you do. And they're just like, you send them a text, hey, I'm going live. However long later, 45 minutes later, oh, I missed it. I'm still on. I hope he gets in here right now and hears me saying that too. Okay. Bass? Bass. We'll see what happens with bass. Okay, declare a trap type. Roll a curse check. Oh god, please don't be... Oh, wait, hold on. How do I think it was 70 and up is a curse? 71 to 100 is a curse. 48. Room is not cursed. Right? No curse. Okay. No power up then. Roll for mutation. You know, Tristo, if Theresa was in here right now playing mod, I would tell her to kick you out. How about that? Huh? Sheesh. Wow, 46. 48 then 46. I don't like these dice anymore. I'm not using them again. May not use effects. Okay, base with no effects. Easy. Room 2. Sorry if you see my fat head. Base. No curse. What did I roll? I rolled a 48 for a curse. 46. 15. I'm writing down what I rolled also. No capisce, no capisce. Alright. Base to go along with this, huh? Oh, let me blow this out so it's 4 pages. To copy them, it copies them. Cool. Get rid of these drums, these hi-hats I'm not using. Okay. No, I'm not gonna mess with a scale. I'm just gonna play notes that probably don't make any sense. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't even know what that guy sounds like in that video that Sammy's always posting in the back rooms chat. Oh, good. You're still talking amongst yourselves. Okay. Page. Paste page, paste page, paste page. I didn't realize this patch wobbled so much. Good doggy. What's up, buddy? I believe that needs to go down. Nope. What the fuck? Because it's B, not E, dumbass. Guys, help me. B3, and then I want A3, and then G sharp. And we'll copy you. It's wonky ass bass line, a wonky ass sample. No, I think it should just double up. Let's do this way. Nope. Yep. Womp, 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 womp. Womp, 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 womp. All right. Room. It's funky. Room 3, new dice. Fuck these other dice. What are we doing next? Someone pick a thing. Alright, this time white will be the first one, white will be the second. You guys got any track type ideas? What does this thing need next? A lead already? Yo, I would love some tacos. Thinking about pad. Let's see where this pad gets us. Okay. Doing a pad. Curse check. 47. Room's not cursed. Thank goodness. If we can get tacos. Imagine you can just roll for tacos. They appear. It'd be fucking awesome. Ambient tones. You think chords? I already said pad. We'll do chords next. 36. Right. Pads down. What is 36? Notes must be played in strict order. Low to high, first to last. I've read this one before. It doesn't make much sense. Like, why would you not play in an order? I guess I did just, on that last part, go back and change notes after I played them, so I guess that makes sense. It's just a weird It doesn't come up that often. Okay. Pad time, huh? Wavetable pad? No. Yes, 32-bit wavetables. Wavetables? Ambient tones. Maybe strict is the operative word. I mean, let me read it again. Notes must be played in strict order, and then in parentheses, low to high / first to last. I'm playing a pad, so it doesn't really apply. I guess if I played the pad to progression. Oh, I guess that makes sense, Recon. Hey, Escape, what's going on, bud? Alright. It's a pad anyway. It's going to be one thing. What the hell it's going to be, I don't know. Noise, wavetables, pulse, sine, saw, square, supersaw, triangle. Someone said something about triangles the last time I was playing with the wavetable, and I don't remember what it was, but we're going to go with it. Try. Okay. Wave 2. Triangle to triangle? What other choices do I have? Triangle to noise. To noise. Maybe I want noise to triangle? No, I want triangle to noise. It's a bell. We'll get somewhere, don't worry. Steelbox. Rumsklang. What? I have nothing on 2? That's fucking weird. And nothing on 1 either? What the hell? There's my chorus, there's my chorus. No, 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 that's not what I wanted. I want that up. There we go. What? Why is this set like this? ARP the pad. ARP the pad. Maybe. Yeah, me too, Recon. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's just going to happen. Alright, I played. Super loud. The source. Oh, you know what actually might have been better to do? Granulator. Too late now. No, it's not too late, but I'm not doing it now. What did I want to do? Right. Set the poly. Oh, that's fine. First thing I gotta do is get this down to 4 pages. It's 3 pages. What the hell? Why do you keep doing that? Oh my. I didn't even think about this. You can do all sorts of fun LFO stuff to the Wayfinder. I didn't even think about. Oh, that's fucking interesting. Alright, not worrying about that now. Gotta test all that stuff. Can I sidechain the pad to the beat? So yeah, not directly. The drum loop's coming out of here. The pad's coming out of here. What I could do, but everything's working into the Octatrack. So I believe if I go here, I think there's already so there is. There's a I'm using an EasyBot template on the Octatrack. I'm doing it a little differently because I'm actually using a drum loop on here as opposed to just using it as a performance mixer. But there is a whatchamacallit, a sidechain built in. What I need to do though, I don't know how well you can see that. Is this thing still looking like shit? I'm really sorry if it's still potato quality. Let me pull this back up. It's crazy. YouTube's still telling me the stream is in excellent shape. Oh, now it's telling me it's not good. Where you been this whole time, YouTube? Let me check my OBS settings real fast. Ultimately, yes. What I need to do is adjust this. LFO design. Let me listen to it. It's so crazy. It says the settings are good. Yeah, Recon, I don't know what's up with that. It's telling me that it's... YouTube's telling me it's fine. But OBS is telling me it's moving slow. And it's set to move at a different... It's not set to move slow. And I really don't know what changed. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Nothing did change. Let me see if I can't. If I just push the output bitrate up, will it be better? No, it'll probably fucking flake out on me. Oh, what if I do that? Let's go apply. Okay. No. still dropping half my frames. What the fuck, man? I don't understand why that is. And I don't know how to stop it without rebooting OBS, and that will end the stream. Lower the resolution? I mean, is it just as easy as... Like, once I've had this set, I've never really fucked with it, because I've never had a problem before. Can I just lower the resolution? Where can I even do that? Video? No, it won't let me do it while it's active. Yeah, doesn't look like there's a way to do it while it's active. Yeah, seriously, Recon. I don't know why it wants to give me problems lately. Oh, is this how you do it? Hold on. How do I... Oh my goodness, really? Okay. Wow. This is cool. I've never really messed with this. Okay, so... That just sounds like... So it's ducking, but it sounds like it's on the on 4 on the floor. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Audio's perfect. It's just dropping frames. I have no idea why. But it's annoying. So the way this is supposed to work is there's this LFO designer. It's not actually ducking, it's just an LFO pointing at the input of the melodic side's volumes. And Well, that's why. Not random. Track 5. Yes. Well, let's go back to that. Alpha 1. Yes. Okay. That's better. What I don't understand, if you can see it, great. If not, sorry. There's a way to get them to run like smooth, and I don't know what that is. I know how this is supposed to work with this LFO. I've never actually used it this way, though. Or, well, I've used the LFOs, obviously. I've never used the LFOs to do this kind of sidechaining thing, and it's not getting exactly where I would want it to be. I'm not 100% sure how to. It sounds cool, and it's not what I want, though. Or at least it's not a traditional, like, sidechain ducking thing. Like, I want to duck on the 1 and the and of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, yeah. Something's making a really funny breathing sound in there. Sounds like someone's speaking. I wish I could figure out how to find that. Yeah, it does sound cool. It's not what you asked for. It's not what I was trying for, but this is what I like about this game, is it puts you in places. Like, I would never make this. Ever. It's so strange. But the game sends you there, and it's really cool. I'm going to call that a room. Okay. Room 4. What's the next instrument going to be, guys? I'm going to let you guys pick. Or do you want to let the dice pick? These dice that I don't trust at all anymore. There is like a nice little list of... Let's see if you can see that. Can't see shit because of my potato quality. Track types. One-shot drums, drum loop, percussion, bass, lead, chord, pad, piano/keys, sample, effects or texture, ARP/sequence, vocal/voice, acoustic instrument, electric instrument, player's choice. I missed how the game is played, but interested in how it's prompting the beat. Okay, so Recon, I'm in a dungeon. Each room is a track. Basically, at the beginning of a room, or the beginning of it, or after I finish a track, I go into a new room. I choose the track type. You roll dice to find out if a room is cursed or mutated, or both, based on these tables that tell you different things, depending on what I roll on from 1 to 100, it points me in a direction. Like, for example, room 1 was the breakbeat, so there was no curse. There's no curse on room 1 because that's just not fair. But the mutation that I rolled for was it had to be done in triplets. So you can't even tell it's in triplets because it's the only drums. Maybe I should add drums so it's not in triplets. So it is in triplets. And that took a long time to figure out. It's why the stream's still going. I'm only in the 4th room. Room 2, I picked a bass. There was no curse, but the mutation was no effects. So that was actually kind of easy also. Room 3, I chose pads. The mutation was the notes had to be played in order. Honestly, this is another, like, not that difficult one. I think I'm doing one-shot drums because I want to get this into the actually sounding like triplets. Because right now it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I turn the hi-hats back on, where the hell's the amp? Oh, you know what? I got rid of them like a dumbass. That's not in triplets anymore. Guys, what did we do? We fucked up. And by we, I mean me. If I change the tempo now. Okay, it's got to speed up or slow down. So do I want to resample it? But if I resample it, that's going to change also, and so is this. Oh my god! Yes, you're here. You're in this dungeon with me. Start working, guys. Start helping out. Yeah, see, I don't like that I'm not... Here's the other thing. There's no penalties. Like, the only reason, like, to play the game correctly is for, like, my own sake of, like, I didn't cheat kind of thing. I feel like I accidentally cheated now. Because that's not in triplets, the drums. And I spent all that time trying to make them triplets, and now they're not really triplets. It's just 4/4 in a really odd pattern. There's no we and we. Oh well. That's so off time. You want to leave? No. I just started making drums and I never actually rolled for anything. Oh well. Screwed up the triplets. Don't tell anybody. Alright, one-shot drums. I can put this back down for now. Let's roll for a curse. This has got to be cursed. This one's already cursed. 74, I'm pretty sure that's a curse. It's cursed. Alright, let's find out what our curse is. This cursed ass song that wasn't cursed is now actually cursed. Alright, damn. 27. Lock room. Remove locks from any other rooms. Amputated rooms not included. What does that mean, lock the room? Oh no, what do I do? Oh god, locked rooms is a strange thing that I'm gonna have to look this up. Son of a bitch. It's not on this short, quick how to do thing. Unbelievable. Oh, I had it right here on my desktop. It's not there. But I do know how to find it pretty quickly. No problem, Simon. I really appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I wish I hadn't spent so much time making a non-triplet drum beat that I was trying to make a triplet drum beat. Would have worked better. But I do appreciate you hanging out. Guys, he's leaving because I didn't play a sequence. There's probably only like 5 people in here anyway, isn't there? Come on, you can do it. You know, I really wonder what's going on with this computer, because like even my regular internet's just being slow right now. My internet's not slow. Super Beatmaker. It's in Dropbox. That's why I couldn't find it. I'm not trying to figure out how to connect to my Dropbox right now. I'll let him load. I'll let that load. 9, there was 14. Oh my goodness. Dropping like flies. We got somewhere. It's pretty cool. I don't want to continue with those drums now until I figure this out. What did it say it was? 27. Lock room. I think that means it's stuck where it's at, but like that doesn't... Oh, maybe I get to lock a previous room? That's what it is. Right? this, but just to be sure. Oh my god, why do you have to do this with so many freaking pages? Is there a search? There is, it's not clickable. Let me just read this. Okay. So curse check. You roll for a check. 1 to 70, no curse. 71 to 100, curse. Then you have target tables. I guess I roll again. And then I roll a modifier. Okay, when rolling for a target, first roll on the start table. Okay. Next roll on the modifier table. See if the target is before, after, or exactly the starting target. This is to function well in moments with 3 possible choices, as well as moments with 8 possible choices. Tracks that are in locked rooms cannot be targeted. Okay, so I'm locking a room. All right, that makes sense then. All right. So now I pick a start point. 20 on the dot. Previous track. The pads. And then a modifier. So I'm starting from the pads, and I get to 20. What is up with the 20s on these things? The oldest track. So the sample track is locked. So basically I'm locking room 1. What is a room I'm lost? A room is a track. It's a dungeon. It's supposed to be a dungeon. Each room in the dungeon is a track. So you start in one room, you declare a track type. You maybe see if it's cursed or mutated. They're all mutated, but maybe they're cursed. And then when you finish that track, you move on to the next room or the next track. So, for example, we're in room 4 right now. I declared it was going to be one-shot drums, and then I roll for a curse. The curse I rolled ultimately says that room 1 is now locked, meaning anything else that happens, curses or mutations, can't point to room 1 anymore. It's untargetable. There are crazy ways you can do this. You can build bosses into this game. You can do equipment and trinkets that you hold from dungeon run to dungeon run. There's like all these crazy modifiers. I'm trying to do like the basic version of this for stream. Once I know the game well, maybe someday I'll start expanding it because I should be able to do this faster than this. But I haven't played in months. Okay. So cursed. Oh, power-up cards. I didn't make power-up cards. Oh well. Are the power-ups listed on here? That'd be awesome, because then I could just pick one. They're not. Next time. Okay, so now I gotta roll for a mutation for this room. It's gonna be some dumb shit, watch. Again, 22 this time. That white dice loves 20. Roll a d6. Up to this many notes slices per bar. Oh my goodness. I'm working in 4 bars. So I'm only going to get 1 to 6 drum hits per 16 steps. Actually, that's not terrible. I need a d6 though. Yeah, there is a way to do group where basically I think it's called Heroes and Sidekicks, he called it. So each room there's one hero and everyone else is a sidekick. They can make suggestions. They can, do things like that, but they can't actually do the room. But they have like the power-up cards, which is kind of like if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons, like a saving throw is the idea. If you run into a situation where like, this is terrible, this isn't going to work, I've declared I'm going to play bass and it wants me to play all high notes or something dumb like that, someone can use their power-up to like save you from that scenario. Anyway, 6. Okay, so this actually isn't terrible. Up to 6 notes per bar. All right, so I can only use 6 drum hits per bar. That works. I only have 3 and 2 so far. Let's get a snare in there. Okay, that should be good. Let's look at it. Track 1 is kick. 3, 3, 2, and 3. Track 2 is snare. Okay, I have not exceeded 6. Now I can work with these. I like that recon. Alright, let me see. These snares are not perfectly lined up. Let's get to a mutation. 6 notes. There we go, it's 11-4. Yeah, Escape. Digitact 1, Octatrack, Tonewerk. Started here. Really had a good time with it. Decided to get this for lots of reasons. Super happy with it. And then I needed a polysynth, and that was what I wanted to buy. Right around the time the Tonewerk came out, I went and visited the twins in Indiana. They're pretty close to Sweetwater. We went over to Sweetwater. I was looking to buy a polysynth. I went with the Toneverk instead because it would integrate really well. And I'm actually really happy with the decision because it actually added a whole bunch of other stuff to my setup that I hadn't thought about. Like the Digitact one is mono drum samples. The 2 is stereo, and you can get more sounds out of it, whatever. The point was getting this, which is a stereo sampler besides a multi-sampler, allowed me to not have to upgrade this. I can continue to use my Digitact 1 as almost exclusively a one-shot 8-track drum machine and MIDI breen. And that's what I do. I use the 8 mono drum tracks, and I use its 8 MIDI tracks to sequence my Yamaha Reface CP, my Sub 37 that's off to the right over here you can't see, my iPad, and even sometimes things in these 2 boxes, although mostly not. I can also sequence the Zoya you see over here. And that allows me now just drums and sequencing over here, just melodic stuff over here, and the instruments, but it allows me to use the Toneverk in all sorts of different ways. I can do multi-samples in it. I can record electric bass and electric guitar into it, and you just clip those into samples and use it as just like a sample player. I can use the multi-samples in it. I can use the wavetable like I'm using here to make this pad. It's been wonderful. I knew it was going to be good. I knew it would fit what I do. What I didn't anticipate was avenues it opened up with everything else. Yeah, Recon, that is a thing that comes from EasyBot and his templates for the Octatrack. The Octatrack has a pair of stereo inputs. So I have the Digitact going into 2 of them, and I have everything else being fed into the other 2 inputs. And what that allows me to do these aren't great examples. This template has 64 effects built into these scenes. So I basically hold this button down, I choose a scene, and then as I'm playing it, if I move the crossfader over to the right, I know the potato quality, you probably can't see it. If I move the crossfader over to the right, the effects engage. If I move it to the left, the effects are not engaged. Certain effects only affect one side, certain effects only affect the other side. Some affect both. It also lets me loop in real time. At any point I can hit a button, it'll record 4 bars of whatever the tempo is, 4 bars worth of a loop into a record buffer, and then I can slide the fader over and it's playing that loop, and then I can make changes on the other boxes. You don't know any better as the listener, you're just hearing the loop, but it happens in real time. And then when I bring the fader back to the left, the loop is disengaged, the boxes are now coming back in through the mix, and any changes I've made are now what you're hearing. Really cool way to transition parts, really cool way to set up a drop or something like that. Gen 2 Akai 3. Oh, the MPC. Nice. Yeah, you can do similar stuff with the punching effects on the MPCs. I know you can on the samples, got them on the pads where they're kind of just built in. I'm pretty sure you can do it on the bigger style MPCs also. I don't know how. I've not used an MPC other than tried to help Cressy teach Trusto how to use it. Anyway. Like if you hear that, there's like a delay, a verb, a filter. The Octatrack has 8 tracks, hence Octatrack. And one of the things the tracks can be different things. A sample playback track, a through track, which lets the instruments in through the inputs, And there's also one called a neighbor track. And a neighbor track, essentially, it just becomes, its input is the track before it. So these first two tracks are through tracks. This one for the drum, the one on the left for the drums, the one on the right for the melodics. The next two tracks are neighbor tracks. So because I get 2 effect slots per track in the Octatrack, essentially what I get is 6 effects for my drums, 6 effects for my melody stuff. And then you can build scenes where you lock in different settings for every effect. That's how I can slam the fader and get 2 different filterings for each side, 2 different delays for each side, 2 different reverbs for each side, or whatever. That just like start happening. They can be timed to the tempo. There's all sorts of crazy stuff you can do in here that allow for like really great punch effects. If you taught yourself, Trusto, I'm glad you're still here, by the way. Thanks for that. Why do I have a MPC manual PDF on my computer when I've never owned an Akai product? Curious. Big if true. Investigate Big Trusto. Heard he's hiding. Is this thing working well again? No, it's not. YouTube just keeps lying to me, telling me my stream's good when it's potato quality. It's probably hiding NPCs in those horseshoes. Those poor horses. Alright, room's done. Room's done. So, I think it was Vicky who asked last. So now that I'm done with the 4th room, I move on to a 5th room. What does this need? Need something. Yeah, rhythmic melodic thing. Sleepy Cressy. He's so eepy. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Really appreciate you sticking around through the potato quality nonsense. Chocolate Frog. It's a pretty mediocre band name. They're probably cool, though. Room 5. What are we doing? You're all in this dungeon with me. Get out from behind my shield and armor. I think I want a chord progression of some kind. Yep. We'll roll for curse, we'll roll for mutation, and we'll see what kind of bullshit I can get into. Become stank in the light of day. I don't know what that means. 59, so the room is not cursed. Mutation. 21, what? It's the same shit, isn't it? It is. Okay, so there is a rule if you run the same curse or mutation in a row. Give me a second here. Yes, if you ever roll the same mutation or curse in a run, you have the option of re-rolling. If you do this, you must accept the new result. So, I got the same mutation 2 rooms in a row. I can stick with it and only have 6 notes to work with, right? Yeah, 6 notes is not a lot for chords. I'm sticking with it. Because it's per bar, so I can only make up to... Okay, cool. This is going to work. No curse. 21, 6 notes. Again. It's so weird. I gotta be rolling the dice like a weirdo. Or I got a bunch of weighted dice from my local game shop or something. What's up with that, White Knight? White Knight game room? For anyone who wants to know, I'm playing over here, but it's playing this. I don't like these keys, and I've got a dead one. Okay. Also, the Yamaha is... You can't really see it. It's coming through the Zoya. That's why it's got that wonderful drive on the delay trails. Notes I've known to have played in here. E. I have no idea what key this is. I'm so bad at this thing. Didn't even record. Okay, so it's working. It's just, I'm a dumbass. Oh, I know why. It's not working. The MIDI track was muted. And I played it way in front of the beat. don't love the way this piano is conflicting with the pad. But I can't really change the pad. There are rules for this. Can't pick up machine or let alone a flex style looper on the MPC. Look, tactical. I'm with you. I don't love the MPC either. You can ask Trusto. When me and Chris were helping him try to figure out how to do stuff, I was just like, why can't it just do this thing that this does, and this does, and this does, for that matter? And Cressy was just like, oi, 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 oi. And I was like, oh no, Cressy. I was doing my best Bicky impression. Cressy, why doesn't the MPC do the good stuff? Where the fuck are the rules on the thing with the... Finalize rooms. Okay, here we go. You can't add new notes, add or edit effects, change sounds, change parameters. I can adjust volume, panning. I can rearrange the notes. That's one note, it's a pad. And I can delete notes. Shit. All right. I gotta go down instead of up then. There it is. Going with that. It's so loud. Let's just do this. I can add panning to it. Let's pan it around a little bit. I keep doing that. I want this to be amp pan. It's probably too fast. No, that's not bad. See, Vicky, honestly, like, I think it's a really cool system, the MPC system. Watching Trusto work in it, there's a lot of, like, I don't know, maybe it's because I am a Logic user, and, like, I look at the MPC and I see, like, DAW-capable features that I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that here, but, like, I don't need to do that here. And I can, because I can just... you know, sample prep and sample mangle on my computer and then fly them in here. I do that all the time. I want, you know, oh, I love the way this guitar lick I played on this thing sounds. Let me affect it and EQ it really, like, intensely and then, like, just chop it up and send it out. So. Joking. You hate MPCs. You told me. Bicky, you hit me up at the back channels and was like, don't tell Trusto I hate MPCs, though. They're the worst. Don't tell him. No, the XL's dope. It is. It's just not the way I prefer to work. It does some really cool stuff, but it also doesn't do some stuff that I now find essential that these boxes do. Like, I don't know how I would choose. Using them together could be sick. I don't know. I don't even want to get into that. All right. Is that a closed room? A finalized room, guys? No, let's fuck with these effects. Trusto. Come on, what's up new? Room finalized. Room 6. This is not going to be my hardware jam, by the way. Guys, what's next? I'm tired of choosing shit. Someone do something. Tell me what I should add to this. We've got a breakbeat, bass, pad, one-shot drums, chords. I guess we need a lead. Fuck do I want to play a lead with? What kind of lead do I want? Vocal. Give me a break, Vicky. No, nobody wants to hear that. If Theresa's watching, maybe I can get her in here to sing. I can't. I don't think she's watching. I think she's doing the smart thing and not participating today with this nonsense. Nobody wants to chime in except for Becky's crazy ass to get up singing. This might be the last room. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Damn, 2.5 hours I've been doing this? Well, wasted a lot of time on it. Breakbeat that got me nowhere. Alright, Chris check. Fuck, this room's cursed. Or something's cursed. Alright, hold on. I rolled a 93. This better not suck. Target check. 18. Previous track. Fuck me. Come on. Track after. 24. Track before. Piano is cursed. Alright. Let's put this down so I can write this. Be a curse doesn't suck. 19. Wow, lower volume by 6 dB. Oh, come on. This piano's gonna be gone. I'm going to do this on my interface, or like look at it to see where I can get the 60 dB. Alright, I'm peaking at negative 30. So I want it to peak at negative 24 now. No, that math was bad. Negative 36. Okay, I'm there. It's not bad. I guess it's a pretty easy curse. Okay, mutation. Where's my mutation check? 70, right? No, that's curse check. Where's... Mutations always happen, that's right. 43 mutation. Must pass through delay before composing. Interesting. A lead that has to have a delay on it. That's fun, at least. That's not the worst mutation in the world. Oh, Jesus Christ, I gotta pick a lead now. It's not terrible. Come back to it. What the fuck? Why is that doing that? MIDI through. I'm not sending that. Track 1. Channel 16. 16. What do I want? I want the menu. I want MIDI config. Not program change. Config. This is probably on the aux track. I gotta make this change. Receive notes. Receive okay. Effects control channel. Auto channel 16. Program change in. That one's 16 also. Program change out auto. Damn it, I hate when this ends up happening. Sorry, guys. Control. Transport, send, and receive. Clock, send, and receive. trigger channels are off. For some reason, A triggers the drums. Just this A. And on a delay, too. No, it's not doing it now. Oh, because it's not the A. It's the B. Why? MIDI's so strange. I lose all of you. No one's in here talking. Well, it says there's 6 of you in here. Also tells me my stream strength is excellent. Stream health, rather, is excellent. Alright, staying away from that B for now. Afterlife's laughing at me. Nope. I don't hate this flute. Gotta play through a delay though. I wish I knew that was doing that. See? It's running. Why is it running? Why does this random B note and no other B note just this one? Oh, let's see. Runs my sequencer on the Octatrack. No idea why that's happening. Okay. It's not starting the Digitact. It's just sending a play signal. It's so weird. Because audio CC in is not selected. Can I change this? That just do it? That just fixed it. Okay. Okay. Alright, I now want more effects. It's got a delay. That's too much. It's too bad it's a cool sound, but it's not doing what I want. Do I want to back to chrono pitch? Phase it. How many? We'll worry about filter afterwards. Let's blow this out to 8 bars. What's that thing I was doing? I just finished learning the octatrack. Now the fun begins. That's what you think. I thought I learned the octatrack too. The fun never ends. Kind of cool. I guess I'll fucking try to play this live. Oh my goodness. Not that I care. You're just mad because you haven't made music in how long? Except for that little cowboy shit you've been trying to do? Acoustic guitar and a cowboy hat does not make you a cowboy. That horse shit you do does, though, so I'm not going to front on that. That guitar is dope, though. $10 says I get this wrong. Oh my god. Should have bet I owed you money. Take your XL to work day. think of a second half. Sheesh. It's not fun when you don't have the microphone and you got to yell at me, is it? Trusto. Is the color thing like, it's gotta be, but like, is that a selling point for a thing like that? Like I think about like, I don't love the color blue. That's the only reason I'm commenting on this. I'm like a weirdo that like doesn't like blue. But like, yeah, so all my guitars back here, guitars and basses, they're all either a wood tone or a sunburst. Or a burst of some kind, because I've got a... I mean, technically they're the same burst, but they don't look the same. And I don't like many bright colored guitars. I prefer, like, wood tones, or sunbursts, or tobacco bursts, or just, like, black, or whatever. Like, I hate that this thing's white. Okay, that's fair. They're powerful devices for sure. I do like what you've done with all that metallic blue and orange shit on your Electron boxes. And as soon as you open up a web store where you're selling those buttons, I'm buying. Get on that. Take my money. Sponsor me, Tactical MIDI. Sponsor me. Not ready for that yet. Nah. Electric blue burst is good on a guitar. Bleh. No offense. I'm not playing with that color. First half of that was cool. Let's see if I can remember it. Nah. Alright, hold on a second. My first note is not. It's before the one. Yep. There we go. Wait a minute. Did I start playing that as a pickup? Ah, I did. Shit. Oh well. I always play pickups. Shakes head. Whatever. God damn it, you messed me up, Becky. Alright, that's the last note I end on. Tonework is so cool. You can like just throw settings at it and it sounds good. Like this is crazy sounding. And like most of it's just me turning a knob, saying, what's that sound like? Hey, that works. It's unbelievable. What the fuck? Where is that? It's in party? Am I gonna lose my drum sample if I do this? I think I am. I am. I actually don't love that tape stop. It's good short. If you just let it run and run, it kind of like betrays the fact that it's not a true tape stop. I have a tape stop effect on my Zoya that I like a lot, but it's only going to be the piano through it, and that's doing other things right now. I've been looking for, outside of Logic, because I do it in Logic all the time, a full, real, like, tape stop effect that I can just punch for the whole mix. I've not quite gotten there. The one in EasyBot's template's not bad. It's better on like real like do 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 right back. One thing you can do with the track that I love is sampling a pattern in and then just literally grabbing the, where the fuck is it? The rate knob and bringing the rate down. Yeah, I think I have the kilohertz tape stop. But yeah, again, this is like, that's in Logic, and that's fine. I'm talking about something here that I can just turn a knob and do it, but like have it dedicated all the time. I haven't quite figured out how I would do that outside of sampling in real time and having like the 4-bar loop thing going on the occ track, which does work well. I'll give you an example. It's not working great because it's very time stretched. Thought I meant not the. Oh, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying not in Logic. Yeah. I'm yet to find something even with not a whole lot of plugins you can't do in Logic. Packed my entire closet to this stream. All your soccer jerseys and soccer shorts, all your kits, bro. Who's everyone got on Sunday? Spain, right? Right? I don't think Argentina's got it. I think Spain is just too sound of a team to deal with the bullshit that Argentina's going to throw at them. And I think they're going to win. And that would make me very happy. Is the third place game France and England? It is, isn't it? I guess that's fun. You just hate Messi. I get it. What else does this song need, guys? I don't know, how many rooms are we at? 5? 6. Not bad. The only other thing I can think of would be like I'm maybe hearing a guitar, a like really like rhythmic, like kind of really simple thing, palm muted, because there's not a lot of rhythmic instrumentation wise, like constant rhythm thing. There's bass is funky, chords are held out, the lead is the lead, the pad is the pad. What am I forgetting? Bass, pads, chords, no, nothing. We're going to try. Oh, wait, no, I got to declare a room. Right, that's right. I keep forgetting I'm actually playing this fucking game right now. I can always take it out. Okay, room 7. Guitar. I'm going to run a curse check and a mutation. Something super cursed, watch. 16, no curse. Sick. $33. Cannot use the same note or slice twice. Oh my god. That's terrible. How am I supposed to do that with a guitar? I want to play a rhythmic part. There's only 12 notes. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? This game's wacky. I don't... Okay. There is an impossibility thing. Does it say it anywhere? I know it says it in the big instructions. Reroll any impossibilities. Okay. I'm re-rolling the mutation. I literally can't... It's only 12 goddamn notes on the guitar, guys. Only 12 notes in general. I'm like, how am I supposed to play a rhythmic part? Does that qualify? Does that sound like an impossibility to you? The mutation was I can't play the same note twice. Cannot use the same note or slice twice. I'm not Steve Vai. I can't. I want to play. That's not really an impossibility though. God damn it. Calling it an impossibility. Rerolling. 82. Cannot repeat a sequence or melody in the loop. Cannot repeat a sequence or melody in the loop. playing a melody. It's one sequence. I don't feel like that works either. I think I have to call it there. Ploop. Ploop. No, I'm bowing out. I'm not going to the last room. I'm calling this dungeon. Okay. I feel like there's... Or declare the run over. Okay, no, there is no other. Unless I'm playing... Boss or Trinket for the next run, which I'm not going to do. Because I would either mess with this or just leave it alone. It's cool, though. Jazz solo. Imagine, I'm not that good. Not even close. I don't hate this. I don't love it. I don't think I necessarily won the game, because I think I actually fucked up the first room, but this is cool. And what I like most about this game is it's kind of becomes, unless you like get super lucky and everything just like streamlines and either you're doing what you want or the game is leading you down a path that's like perfect for what you've started creating. It is an exercise in like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's an exercise in creativity, but it's like an exercise in like thinking on your feet creativity. Fun session, much explore, has depth. Sure, Recon. That's like a really good way to put it. The game can be fun. It can be funny. I think this was hilarious today. I got some terrible mutations that really like mess with it. Like I said, I think I screwed up the first room, so I don't necessarily think it's a good run. But I probably should have re-rolled that first mutation because that was probably kind of an impossibility. Regardless, this is cool. I did some fun sound design. I like this pad a lot. And it's a wavetable. It's super weird. This lead's really cool. It's weird. It's weird in a good way. And like this is what I love about the way, even when before I had even played it, before I had even seen Jon really play it, just him talking about it in his Discord, this was exactly what I thought about. I was like, okay, so already it's almost hokey, campy, if you want to call it that. But what it does is it really pushes you in a direction you're not aware of until you're there. You're not comfortable with half the time. You're not expecting. We spend so much time when we're like, oh, we got this idea. Let's make this song. It does this. Never. And sometimes you start to make music and it happens on its own. It comes out of you. This is taking you out of the beginning steps of the creative process. You pick a thing, you have an idea, and now your idea is turned on its head, and you got to complete. You can't just say, oh, I'll do something different. Oh, this patch doesn't work. Let's try a different patch. Oh, this instrumentation doesn't work. I'll just do something different. No, you're kind of locked in. And not only are you locked into something that might not have been a good idea, you're locked into it in a possible, fucked up, mutated, cursed way. And you get somewhere. Later, Trust. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, when this hits the market, I think his plan is to sell it as an inexpensive thing. I know that was something he was wrestling with, was like, what do I sell? Because it's really just... Oh, you can't see this. It's just dice. It's dice and some rules. You need a notebook. You need a couple of dice. You don't even need dice. You could do this with a... I like the dice. I feel like it's fun to do the... It, kind of holds you responsible. But, I mean, I could have pulled my phone out and done, a random number generator, 0 to 100, for all of this shit. The tactile nature of it. It's fun. It's like tabletop games. Video games are cool. Playing video games online with your friends is cool, but sitting around a table with a couple of friends and playing Dungeons and Dragons or fucking Scrabble or Magic the Gathering or checkers or whatever it is. There's something to it. And this tickles that same spot for me. Yeah, the coded into an app thing was something that a lot of his viewers were like, oh, make an app. And he's like, I don't want to make an app. That's not what I want to do with this. He's like, this is my thing. I want to sit at my music gear. I want to roll dice. I want to write things down in a book. There's a permanence and realness to that that's really not captured in something like an app. But you're absolutely right. This could be something done completely digitally. I prefer it this way. It feels nice. It's cool writing it down in the book, and in like, 3-4 months, I'm cutting through projects inside these boxes, trying to be like, oh, what is this? And I pull it up and I hit play and I'm like, I'm like, oh, right, this is that run I did. And I go back to the book and I go, why did I do that? Why did I make this bass line? Why did I, whatever the case may be. I can go back and look at the book and say, oh yeah, I rolled that. And I can look at the mutation chart. It's like, oh, it made me do that. I like that. I like that destructive audio editing in game form. I think it's cool. All right. I've been at this for over 3 hours. It's crazy. Thank you guys, everyone that was here. Sorry about the potato quality in the video. I don't understand it. I'll mess with that so that doesn't happen again. I'm glad it sounds good. That's helpful. I'm glad I got somewhere. We got somewhere. We did this. We. You, me. Not Trusto. I don't know how to fade out of this, so I'll talk for a minute and then I'll go. Too many hours. Not enough watch hours, though. I hope you all are here long enough. Becky, Recon, Trusto, who else was in here? Cressy, Tactical MIDI, Escape was here, Simon was here. Thank you all for hanging out, dealing with the nonsense. The Rabbit, if he's still lurking, he probably is. Good Dog, Aether, Afterlife Registry. Panda probably passed out on his couch hours ago. Anyone else I missed? You guys rule. I really do appreciate everyone hanging out for as long as they did. Tune in next Friday. Maybe I'll do something again. Maybe I'll do this again. Maybe I'll do something else again. I don't know. I'm trying to fill that spot for everybody and for myself and do something entertaining. I'm not going to tell you to press the buttons, but reach out to me if you thought this was cool and you think I should do it again. I would love to know. Yeah, Becky, it was fun for me too. I'm sorry about the quality, but what are you going to do? Fucking computers, man. To err is human. To really fuck up, you need a computer. That's it. Thanks, Recon. All right, listen to this while I fade it out and look at my little tape reel-to-reel, guys.